Let's study the third method for passing structure as a function argument. But this time we'll study pass by reference method. Okay, let's see the program. This is the modified version of the previous program. Now I will discuss only the changes. You see here, parameter of the function multiply is a pointer to the structure of type info. Okay, so this is a function prototype or function declaration. Now you see, observe one more important change. Here see the argument of the function multiply. Here I am passing address of the structure variable data as an argument to the function multiply. Now observe carefully the parameter of the function multiply. So P is a pointer to the structure of type info. Remember that data is a structure variable of type info and P is a pointer to the structure of type info. So they are of same type, and we have passed the address of data. So that address will be assigned to the pointer variable P, so that after assignment P will point to the structure variable data. Is it clear? And hence here we have used the arrow operator. So P arrow X multiplication with P arrow Y is nothing but multiplication of the members of the structure variable data. I am saying here we are multiplying the members of the structure variable data because this is passed by reference method. Okay, after that we'll return this value to the calling function, and then we'll assign that value to the integer type of variable area, and at last we'll display the contents of this variable by using printf library function. Let us compile this program and see the output at DOS prompt. 200 is displayed. This is nothing but multiplication of 10 multiplied by 20, that is 200. Is it clear? So now we'll discuss the program in detail. You see here this is passed by reference method. The next point is the parameter is a pointer to same structure type. So observe the parameter. Just now I said that this parameter, you see, argument is structure variable data, which is of type structure info, and P is a pointer to the same structure type, that is P is a pointer to the structure of type info. So both are of same type, that is info structure type. This is a structure variable, whereas this is a pointer to structure. Okay, is it clear? Well, now the next point we'll study. The arrow operator is needed to access the structure members because we have used pointer to structure, and that's why for accessing the members of the structure we must use arrow operators. Next point, since it is passed by reference method, any change or modification of structure member in call function will be reflected in structure member in calling function. You see, in this program, if you modify or change this X and Y, then ultimately it will change the contents of members of the structure variable data because this is passed by reference method. We have sent the address. This means we have not passed the copy. Actually we have sent the original structure variable data to the function, and that's why if you modify the members of the structure variable data in the function multiply, then it will reflect in the original values of members of structure variable data. Is it clear? Understood this point? Well, the next point is this method is very suitable for passing larger structures to function. I have discussed this point in previous session. So here this method is very suitable for passing larger structure to functions because it avoids copying overheads. What is the meaning of copying overheads? Let's see. That is, in pass by value method, the entire structure is copied to the function stack. But in case of pass by reference method, the address of structure variable is copied to the function stack. You see, in a pass by value method, entire structure will be copied to the function stack. But in case of pass by reference method, only address is copied at function stack, and that is why function overhead has reduced, drastically reduced, because here we are sending only one value, and in case of pass by value we'll have to copy entire structure. Is it clear? Remember that copying an entire structure is a time consuming job, whereas passing of an address is a time efficient process. So to pass entire structure will require certainly time, but if you pass the entire structure to the function stack, then it will require certain amount of time. But if you pass the address of the structure, then we'll have to copy only one value to the function stack, and that's why it's a time efficient process. Is it clear? Understood the working? Thank you.